Hi, I'm Adam. We're For The Landlords. We help landlords get more money, less hassle and their time back. Today, I'm in Hull in a house that we've just secured. We've just sale completed on it for a client, and I'm going to interview our franchise partner, Dean, and we're going to talk to you all about why this is a fantastic buy-to-let. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are. This is Dean.
Hi, good afternoon.
So we are in Hull. Dean looks after the Hull, Grimsby and South Yorkshire area for the landlords, sourcing and renovating properties. Today, we are in a 3-bed end terrace, semi-detached house in HU5, right?
The HU5 area.
And this house is just sale completed, so
yes.
The renovation's about to begin. And we thought, great opportunity to come up here and, you know, take some pictures, have a video, and before the renovation starts.
Yeah, perfect.
So, tell us a little bit about why and how you bought this house before you give away all the numbers.
Yeah, no problem. I bought this house from, it was a fall through actually. It was sold to a member of the vendor's family and they decided that it was too big a project for them to take on.
Okay.
It then went onto the open market, it fell through, and one of my trusted agents rang me and said, would I like to view it, which I duly did.
Okay.
I came down on the day, did the costings and put an offer in there, and then without even selling it, and it was accepted. So it became a really, really good buy.
So perfect. That leads us into the offer. How much did you get it for?
85,000.
Was that the first offer?
That was, I went in at 80 to begin with, and
Right.
they weren't having any of it, but 85, they wanted 95, they wanted originally they wanted in excess of 110 for it. But
Right.
we managed to secure it for 85,000.
85 grand. Okay, now we believe this house is going to be worth, what, 155, 160 when all's said and done?
Yes,
Yeah?
definitely. I've had that sort of confirmed from the agent we bought it off, 155.
And I've seen the comparables that we've ran using
Yes.
Rightmove Plus. Obviously, before you've got your offer accepted of that 85k, you had to know what you were going to spend on the house, so that we make sure we never overspend on the purchase price and it all stacks as a deal. How much is the renovation going to cost?
Just over 29,000. It's a full schedule of works on this one. We will be replumbing, repiping the whole of the heating system, full rewire, new kitchen, a new bathroom. We're going to convert the downstairs WC into a WC and shower room.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
So it's going to finish up with 2 bedrooms.
3, isn't it?
Sorry, going to finish up with 2 bathrooms, my mistake. Yeah, it's a 3-bed. An awful lot of work outside with fencing and making everything secure because the property's got a garage at the back. What we have identified today is that, and I've had it confirmed by a contractor, that we can actually get a drop curb in outside.
Nice.
So that will give a double driveway at the front. It'll be an extra cost to the client, but
I got some behind the scenes a minute ago, and I heard you on the phone with, was it the council?
It was no, it was the contractor that would do it. She's council approved.
And they go and get all the planning permission from the council.
Yes.
Tell them how much they come in at.
Came in at £1,350.
Sound. So we always tell any investor, put away a contingency, put aside a contingency. If you're doing a renovation, we usually say 3k.
Well, it's going to come in by the time 1350, by the time we've had a digger in as well, and we've pulled out the front and hardcored it and stoned it and tidied it up properly, you're going to be looking at 2 grandish, I would have thought, somewhere around
still
there.
Within the contingency, and as this is such an extensive renovation, we're pretty much doing everything as per the renovation anyway. You know, there shouldn't be too many extras that we find during the works, because we're doing pretty much everything to the house as it is. Rental then, we're in HU5, why is this a good area for a buy-to-let?
It's a good area, it's to the west of the city and it's bordering on the West Hull villages, which obviously if I pick this up and put it into HU10, which is only 2 miles up the road, you'd be looking at 250 to 300,000 for it. Same property.
And so, what makes this particular house appealing to tenants, do you think then? Well, we reckon we get about 800 quid a month, 825 pounds a month.
I think we might even get a little bit more. Yeah. It's just in a really, really good area.
Well, no, it's coming in, it's close to the high street.
It's close to the high street, great transport links, great local shops and good schools as well. Good schools in the area.
Okay, so I mentioned that we've planned a full renovation now. We would typically do quite an extensive renovation. We might not always need to do a full rewire or a new central heating system. We would typically replace the kitchen and the bathroom. Standard renovation for you is about 8 to 10 weeks.
Yes.
How long is this one going to take?
I'm going to budget 12 to 14 weeks for this one to make it absolutely, you know, we want top money for it. Who wants to value up at top money, and we want top rent for it.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And it is a nice quiet road on a nice street. We've got to make a really nice job of this.
Absolutely.
And obviously the client of ours, he's bought this hands-free. We've helped secure the house, we've priced the renovation. You've got the builder's contractor to start the works. They're starting it only so completed last week, and it's starting within 7 days of completion, right? How many stage payments are there going to be to the contractor for a job of this size?
5.
Still 5, okay. So we're going to pay the builder in 5 stages. On completion of each stage, the builder will be paid for that stage payment when we're happy we've signed it off. Yeah. And the final stage payment will be made to the builder when the house is completely finished, snagged, and on the market for lettings, right?
Yes, and obviously all the certifications in place.
Exactly,
yeah.
And all the compliance documents. What about, this is a big topic for a lot of people, I mentioned this is an end terrace semi, and it's an old house. EPC rating, have you got any plans within the renovation to get that up to a C?
We'll try.
Yeah.
You know, it'll definitely be a D, but we're going to obviously put extra insulation.
They tend to come in at a high D anyway, don't they?
They do, but extra insulation in the roof. We are putting some new windows in, so they'll be.
Oh, we didn't mention that. It's having nearly all new windows.
Yeah, but there'll be a lot of new new glazing going in. Obviously, all new radiators with TRVs on, etc. Yeah. So it all helps to you know, up the
a little bonus. I noticed in the garage there's a load of loft insulation that the previous owner had left in there.
Well,
is it reusable? Is it salvageable?
It's reusable. It's salvageable. Yeah, definitely.
Good stuff. All right then. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is a house that we have secured for a client. If this is something you might be interested in, or if you want to learn how to find these sorts of houses and buy them for yourself, get in touch, follow the link in the description and book a call with me, and I can tell you how we find, fix and rent houses for clients, or we teach people how to do it for themselves.